vice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Yellow.
They'll stay on the ground. And not a whole lot going to come from that one. Going to about the 39. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He connects with Palmer on that one. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Mike, everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Yellow.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
9th play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Yellow. Yellow.
Now Mahomes. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. But that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal.
And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Commanders. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. It's Xavier Worthy on the return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get this complete to Worthy. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This is intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. 1st and 10.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Eagles nothing.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. This one complete to Palmer. And he will get into the end zone. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Washington.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Slot man in motion right. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch. They just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball.
Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a run going left. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle. Second and 7.
50, yellow, 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 yellow.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. We'll go again from the 3. It is second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. They'll come up here, first and 10. To throw is Nix. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick-6 for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick-6.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Williams in motion. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Nix. That's complete left side to Worthy. 3rd and long. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. A pickup there of 28 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw is Nix. Working free downfield. It is Williams. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This about as short as you can get. Boswell's kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board just before halftime.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Here comes Worthy to return. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 14.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 2nd down, Walker. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Coming open, that's the tight end likely. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. On 2nd down, it's Nix. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They'll run the toss with Walker. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is third down. Here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air. You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Drive will start on the ground. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. Here's a second and 12. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Here's second and 2. Handoff here, up the middle, and it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And it looks like he's going to have enough. Indeed, the referee does signal. It is a first down.
Yellow.
Now a give on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Easy.
On second down, Mahomes. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be taken down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
Eagles 3.
From a little further back, here's second and goal.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Washington. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Point after now from Dicker. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
19 tight. Let's go now.
Throwing. Nix. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Let's go.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's into the hands of Worthy. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Nix now on first and for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6, but to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Dicker now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Commanders will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. A first down throw for Nix. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Set to go now on first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A shotgun run now with Walker. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8.
Here we go, set.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A 1st down there. Gain of 14 yards.
On the jump.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Walker. And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Makes the score. Commanders 41, Eagles 10. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yellow. Where's it?
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
Powering forward, he's in. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Eagles are able to edge a bit closer.
41, Eagles 17.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Hey, 57 color, 50 yellow. Where's that?
1st down throw, Mahomes. His throw left side is complete. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Line, 15. Where's that?
1st and 10 for Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Fire down these two. Take.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He fires downfield for Pitts. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
The kick is good.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Nix, now to throw it here on first down. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Here's 2nd and 9. They send him right out of the slot. Once again, it's Walker. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They're able to finish the season in style